What's up, guys? Back again, and yes, you guessed it, another 24-hour call shift. It's a little bit of a chilly morning. I have my coffee here, which is an essential beginning of call. My call officially starts when I get in the car and I start drinking my coffee. So it is now close to 7 o'clock in the morning on this Sunday, and we'll be going into the hospital. I won't be coming out till tomorrow around 10 a.m. So another 25-hour shift. So what goes on in my mind before my call? I talked about what happens after the call, what happens, before I begin my call. The way that physicians end up being able to take this call is because at the end of the day, after going through medical school, even before going, you have this internal want to be a doctor. So you genuinely enjoy this. And that's why when you hear a lot of people, I know it's cliche, that say, don't do it for the money, don't do it for... It's absolutely true. You can't live this type of lifestyle if you're going to do it for the money. So you have to internally like this. You have to internally enjoy it. And that's what kind of keeps you going. So now I know my call is coming. I wonder, what am I going to see on this 24-hour call? What kind of pathologies are going to come in? Am I going to be able to diagnose things? And it's fun. It's fun when the ER physician, does their physical exam and orders a certain particular test because they're going down a certain type of path. But given the fact that when, you order a CAT scan, I see more than just what's intended by the physician, and you discover something that maybe the physician wasn't thinking about. And it's not their fault they weren't thinking about it. Diseases don't follow the books. Patients don't follow the books. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes every single day going to work fun, is you're putting together the pieces of the puzzle, and sometimes you'll see some kind of, oddity, and then you'll remember it. It'll stay in your, hard drive, which is your mind, and you'll take that and apply it to the next case and the next case, and you might see something, you might not see it again for 6 months to a year, but then when you see it, you'll be surprised how much your mind just remembers. Oh, you know what, I saw this one time. And you kind of put it together, and at the end of the day, you do it for the patients, right? So someone comes in, you might discover something that might have gotten discovered 6 months later when they were having pain because of it, or they would be having like anemia because of it, but you discovered it 6 months earlier, and you never know. Sometimes, if the patients take it seriously and they see the right physicians and they handle it the appropriate way, you could have saved someone's life right there, and you won't even know it. And that's the fun of it. As a radiologist, you don't know it. You're not the hero. You're not on the front lines. You're not going to be the hero. But as long as you're okay with that, it's completely fine. Being on call, doing these shifts, radiology is fun. Overall, being a clinician is fun. And that's why we're able to take this call. So anyway, I'm going to sip this coffee and head on to work. All right, so just arrived at the hospital. My shift starts in about 15 minutes, so I'll be heading in soon. Another quick thing I wanted to talk about was something, I've discovered a little bit more recently, something that I've been doing a little bit more recently, because sometimes, it's tough for everybody to stay motivated all the time. And, sometimes you have to switch up what your motivations are. And one thing that's been kind of interesting to me now, I've never gotten an opportunity to do anything like Doctors Without Borders or do any like studying abroad. I did go to medical school in the United Kingdom, but other than that, I didn't really get to really experience medicine outside of the United States. And I've been watching a lot of videos and with random doctors from various different countries, because that's another thing that's really awesome about medicine, is that it's a universal thing. I'm working with human beings. Human beings are everywhere in different countries and different environments, and medicine is something that's universal. So I like checking out other physicians in other hospitals, because the way that I'm on call here, someone in Sudan, somebody in Pakistan, somebody in, Korea, these doctors are doing the same thing that I'm doing. And I just like to see exactly how their routines are, and just that thought that something that I'm doing right now is something that I'm perfecting, or I'm trying to perfect, is something that can be applied universally. It's just something that keeps me motivated to be able to do it. So let's head into the hospital right now, and let's hope that we have a good shift. I'll catch you again. What's up, guys? It's about 8 p.m. now, and this is a very important time in the shift because now we've reached officially the halfway point. Kind of hard to believe because I got to do a procedure, saved a couple lives, read countless amount of studies, but this is just the way it goes. Let's hope that the rest of this call goes as smoothly as the first half.
Medical alert census response to the emergency department. Medical alert census response to the emergency department.
So I decided to treat myself, ordered some DoorDash, going down to pick up the food now. Came out just to pick up the food. Didn't realize the sun has gone down. The night has officially begun. $3 a.m. Just keeping it going, chugging along. Can never go wrong. The classic 4 a.m. snack. Alright, so chugging along, it's almost 5 a.m. I'm gonna attempt something unlikely and kind of crazy. Let me show you what I mean. Might as well give it a try and see what happens.
Medical alert census response to the emergency department.
And just like that, another call shift is in the books. So hope this night was interesting. Did a procedure, fairly busy night. Got to rest for maybe 45 minutes. That's better than nothing. I'm on call again, I think later on this week as well. So I'm gonna get home, take a quick nap, and try to enjoy the rest of this day. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you are into the content. And thank you for joining me on this shift, and until next time, later.